It's 7:10 a.m.
It's 7:10 a.m.
Time to wakey wakey and time for bakey.
Time to wakey wakey and time for bakey.
Get ready for your host with more.
Get ready for your host with more.
Mr. Brian Brown.
Mr. Brian Brown.
It's 7:10 a.m.
It's 7:10 a.m.
Que la roja visuele cuando le no viene ligado igualito que yuca. Ese pelo que tiene tan lindo, no venga a pensar que eso es una peluca. Tienes cotorra perico, yo tengo cotorra, tú tienes la cuca. Está claro en el ring. En el soy yo quien te
No critiques mi pelo, que la soy bueno, porque tú no tienes que de odio tú estás lleno. No critiques mi pelo, que la soy bueno, porque tú no tienes que de odio tú estás lleno. No critiques mi pelo, que la soy bueno, porque tú no tienes que de odio tú estás lleno. No critiques mi pelo, que la soy bueno, porque tú no tienes que de...
Good morning. I just dropped something, guys. Sorry. Good morning. Welcome to 7:10 a.m. Boom. We are live. Let me move my chair. Trying to get the right position. I ended up knocking some stuff over. There we go. Let me get the... Let's go a little more that way. Go a little more this way. There we go. We just got it figured out. Welcome to the 7:10 a.m. Super Show. Fantastic Friday. How's everyone doing? Oh, man. Good morning, guys. We made it through the week, finally. And it is Friday. Way to go for the weekend. Things are happening the first weekend of 2024, guys. Can you believe it? I cannot. How's everyone doing? Tim, Big Tim Dog. How's the knee doing, buddy? How's the knee? He came supersonic Tim yesterday, guys. They made him faster. They made him stronger. They made him better. He is the $220,000 man. That's right, guys. Tim W. Yeah, he had knee surgery yesterday, guys. Hopefully everything is good. You know what, Harley, I saw the message. Tommy R. Who's Tommy R? I might know who that is. I might need a reminder. Other than it sounds horrible since they passed away, but yeah, Tommy R. I'm trying to place it. It sounds super familiar. How's everyone doing out there today, guys? It is Friday. Sad news. Tommy was our mod squadron member, passed on. The first lost his battle with cancer. I'm sorry to bring the show down, but I can't stop thinking about him. He will be missed. Yeah, Harley had reached out and mentioned that earlier. That is sad, man. Okay, so Tommy R is a mod. Okay, I was trying to think of like a celebrity or something. I was like Tommy R. That's horrible, man. Cancer, fucking cancer, man. Um, guys, life is short. You don't realize it until like I guess that moment. I've been thinking a lot about that lately. Maybe old age, whatever. You start realizing your mortality, start realizing things can go astray, man. Um, just love and embrace the people and the things that you have right now, guys. I mean, that's really all we can do. You never know. You walk outside, you get hit by a bus and it's over. So you just make sure that, or you catch cancer, even worse. Just make sure that the people you love, the people that you care about, know that you care about them. Just like guys, I care about each and every one of you. I love each and every one of you. If I lost one of you guys, we lost Tommy R. It's horrible, man. It affects each and every one of us because we're family. We love each other, guys, and that's what's important. You know, when it's all said and done, the people that remember you, the people that talk about you, that's where the legacy kicks in. And Tommy R has that. We're talking about him. There's 100 people in here right now. God bless Tommy R and the family, guys. Um, you know, must say thoughts and prayers for him. His legacy will live on. We're talking about him now. Um, you know, that's what's important, guys, is the impact you leave behind. And every day is a day to make that impact stronger. So let's get out there and do that, guys. That's what we got to do. You know what? For Tommy, let's make today the best day. Let's make tomorrow the best day. Because I'm telling you guys, I'm sure that when I pass away and you open the door to immortality and you open the door to that whole realm, of the post life or whatever. You can all the possessions, all the things aren't going to matter. What's going to matter is the people that you touched, not physically, the people you touched emotionally, the people you touched. That's who's going to remember you guys. So that's what I think if Tommy was here, he would say, hey guys, go out there and make the best day, make the most of it. You still got time. Let's go out and just make life good. Let's make some people happy. Let's not argue. Let's let little shit go by, and let's make the big picture better. And I think that's ultimately what we should focus on this morning, guys. What I want when I'm gone is people to remember me and smile. Exactly. Guys, I might let you guys make this happen. So when I pass away, guys, I don't know. My family, we're not funeral people. We're not funeral people at all. We don't. I don't know why. We don't do funerals. My grandma's in my mom's closet. Ashes. My grandpa's there. We never really had a funeral or a wake, but I would like to have one. And what I would like, guys, is for when I pass away, everyone who shows up, even if it's virtually, I want you to dress like me for that one day. We're talking Jordans, we're talking watches, we're talking black t-shirts and shorts. You know what I mean? We're talking belts, guys. We're talking hanging them off your butt because I don't have a butt to hold my pants up. That would be an ultimate celebration of one's life. Everyone shows up dressed up like how that guy dressed or how that woman dressed. How great would that be? You know what I mean? Like, I'm not fancy. I have t-shirts, shorts, and Jordans usually, or Converse. No one can dress as good as you. What I want is everyone to shave a bald spot into their head and show up looking like me. Can we get the guy who done it? You're into to do a song and dance? Yes, that would be amazing. Hey Eric, good morning, good morning. There can only be one Brian. No one wants to be. I always laugh when Someone once said, "Did someone steal your identity?" And I'm like, "No, it's my credit's so shitty. It's me. It wasn't anyone else. No one wants to steal my identity." Look at Rosie watching the video games in the back, guys. um, yeah, that's what I. Yeah, no one wants to be. No one wants to be another Brian. Way ahead of you with that bald spot. Mr. Crispers, what do you think? You're gonna shave a bald spot in your head for? Hopefully, we still got years and years and years, guys. For me, um, oh man, that's yeah. So God bless it. We had another loss. I woke up this morning and was looking at um, some of the headlines, and one of the, I hate it when Twitter does this. You get like the notification and it says, so I was just looking at I don't know what I was looking at. I was looking at something, and Dick Van Dyke has his 100th birthday coming up here pretty quick, and of course Twitter sends out a notification saying Mary Poppins stars dies at age 100. um and I'm like, no, not the Mary Poppins, not Dick Van Dyke, man, not Dick Van Dyke. It ended up not being Dick Van Dyke. It ended up being, and I hate it when they do that. It's not Twitter now, it's X. I'm sorry. No wonder I couldn't find it. It ended up being, I guess I could just look it up here. Dick Van, or not Dick Van Dyke, Mary Poppins star. Oh, Mary Poppins. Help if I put Poppins. So today in the news, Mary Poppins actress Glynis Johns dies at 100. 100 years old. What's a big life, man. That's a big life. If my hair doesn't stop falling out, I'll have the bald spot by the end of this year. I hear you. I hear you. What video? We were doing the Grinch video, and I bent down and I to lift up the lid, and I'm like, holy shit, is that my bald spot? All right, Glynis Johns, the British actress best known for her role as Mrs. Winfield Banks in Mary Poppins, have died of natural causes. Her publicist was said she was 100. She starred along Julie Andrews and Dick Van Dyke in 1964 Disney film. She was in films such as While You Were Sleeping, The Sundowners. She earned her an Oscar nomination. Big bucket of win for her life. And it's not Dick Van Dyke. Have you guys ever heard this story before we get into the thing? I'm I'm 54 and I don't have any gray hair. Gray in the beard though. I don't have any gray up here. I barely have hair up there anymore. But my beard, man. It started out about a year ago. I had about 2 years ago. I had a gray streak running through here now, and now I keep it pretty low because man, it's gray. It's popping. The gray is a popping. Saw myself on CCTV. I didn't know I had a bald spot. That's how I learned when my first one. I was at a bank, and you know how they have the one above you while you're waiting in line. I'm like, is that my hair? Oh my god. Um, Dick Van Dyke, my favorite Dick Van Dyke story in the world. I love this story. It's one of my favorite stories, even if Dick Van Dyke wasn't involved. So this is, I guess, in Hawaii, if I'm not mistaken. Dick Van Dyke, about 89 years old, 87, 86, something like that at the time. Yeah, he went surfing. You gotta do. Dick Van Dyke. He's surfing, man. He's out there and he's waiting in the lineup, and 80 something year old man, he falls asleep. Who doesn't fall asleep in the lineup in the ocean surfing? Dick Van Dyke does. Well, Dick Van Dyke wakes up and he's in the middle of the ocean. No land anywhere around him. He's just in the middle of the ocean on his surfboard. How he fell asleep, I mean, I fall asleep on planes, trains, automobile. I fall asleep anywhere. I fall asleep standing up. So I kind of get it. So Dick Van Dyke looks around and he's like, well, fuck. What do I do? And in Dick Van Dyke fashion, This is 100% true story. You guys can look it up. In Dick Van Dyke fashion, dolphins come up and they're like, hey, Dick Van Dyke, we'll take you back. And he grabs the fucking dolphins, and the dolphins take him back to the fucking island. I swear to God, on everything that is good. Dick Van Dyke fell asleep surfing, woke up in the middle of the ocean lost. Dolphins saved Dick Van Dyke, and he was perfectly fine. What a great fucking story is that, right? I mean, when I first heard that, I'm like, what? That sounds like a Disney cartoon. I'm like, it sounds like Mary Poppins. But true story, man. Dick Van Dyke, something magical about that dude. I remember growing up, and he didn't even die. I don't know why I'm like remembering his life. I remember growing up when I was about like 7, 8. You know, I don't know how your guys' house were, but like, hey, go do something, kid. Go watch TV. Go do whatever in the middle of the afternoon. I remember spending some time with my grandma out at her house. And, you know, grandmas aren't as entertaining as parents are. So they're kind of go do what you do. World War II pilots told how dolphins protected them from sharks. Did you guys just see this? We'll get back to Dick Van Dyke. There was actually a whale, like a blue whale, a humpback whale, one of the a whale was given birth, and people were filming it, and orcas came up, and they were going to kill the whale, kill the baby. They were going to do their things. Well, dolphins came out of nowhere, a pack of them. I think that's what you call them, a pack of them, and they surrounded the mom and the baby whale, and they were doing circles so the killer whales could not get in to kill the baby. That was fantastic, man. You know what? That's inspiring, man. That's what we need for Friday. Nature, Mother Nature taking care of itself. So if dolphins come to the rescue of a whale having a baby, you know, I mean, dolphins are the rescues of this. They're rapists too, but you know, they're not raping us, so we're okay. Oh, dolphins. Man, I would love to figure out some kind of telepathic thing and talk to a dolphin. The stories they must have. I mean, they pass around the blowfish and they get high. You know what I mean? They run around and they just do whatever. They're pretty interesting creatures, man. They could be mean too. Dolphins, we don't deserve them. I've always wanted to do that, like at SeaWorld or whatever, when they you can pay that extra money to go swimming with the dolphins. I've always wanted to do that, but I'm kind of scared, to be honest. Like, fucking big ass animal, big as you, and you're in their environment. Like, I don't care. I got Dave the trainer behind me. This thing decides it wants to take me out. It's gonna fucking take me out, you know. No matter what Dave the dolphin trainer has to say. All right, guys, let's get into some shout outs this morning. Let's see, is there any other Rosie, you gotta go bathroom? Truffle shuffle? Or no? You got truffle shuffle? Yep, we got truffle shuffle, guys. All right, Rosie's got to use the bathroom real quick. Hey, Carolyn, how you doing? How's your new year? Don't ask me about the weather. It's not as nearly as shitty as my attitude. Oh, Carolyn. Woke up on the wrong side of the bed. All good, Carolyn. We're here to bring you the funny. Turn that frown upside down. I won't ask you about the weather. Mom, I actually already know. My son moved down there a couple days ago, so I already know. All right, guys, I got to let Rosie out real quick. I'll be right back.
Rosie the bulldog, she's quite a sight. Running around the park with all her honey. When nature calls, she knows what to do. Take a little break just to see it through. Rosie the bulldog, she's got style, doing her business with a happy smile. On a little adventure before we resume. Waiting for Rosie that perfect spot for a while. Oh, Rosie's on a mission. Won't you take a seat? The show's on break, for Rosie does what bulldogs need. Her little act of nature will patiently await for when the curtain flies and the show resumes its day. Building touch to the air. Rosie the bulldog, oh so sweet, takes her time when it's time to meet. She waddles around, playing with her toys, but there's one thing she must do, and it brings her such joy. Rosie's on the bridge, she's doing her thing, pooping outside where the birds all sing. The show will go on, but we'll patiently wait. For Rosie's done pooping, it's worth the wait. This is the time where Rosie poops. This is the time where she tries to scoop. She hold up the show, but we don't know how long she will be. But she prays it comes out string free.
All right, guys. Rosie is still doing her thing, guys. Oh, this dog. All right, while we're waiting for old Rosie to finish up, we'll look at some news, guys, see what's going on in the world here real quick. Let me throw up a graphic for you guys. You know what? Yeah, I'll throw up a graphic for you guys. She prays it comes out string free, guys. All right, Brian's doing brownies, really going downtown. Oh, man. All right, let's see what we got in the news category today, guys, before we do these shots out while Rosie's taking her sweet time here. Let's see here. Creepy IE Con's coming up in Ontario, California, guys. I think I might try to hit up that con. A lot of people are going to be there. You got Nev Campbell. You basically got the whole Scream crew. You got Nev Campbell, Matthew Lillard, Skeet Ehrlich, Jamie Kennedy, our buddy David Arquette. I wonder if he's going to bring his nose flute. You got the Lee Waddle who plays Scream. And then the reason I'm wanting to go is you got Charlie Hunnam, Jax from Sons of Anarchy. You know, I'm working on my Sons of Anarchy piece. So you got Jax, you got Ron Perlman who plays Clay, you got Juice, you got Happy, you got Emilio Rivera that plays, what's his name from the Mayans? Rosie, you ready? So he's going to be there. They got a bunch of the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre people that are going to be there. You got Dermot Mulroney, is that his name? Mulroney plays in Scream. A lot of Scream people. What's her name? Jessica Roth from Happy Death Day. You got the lady who plays the nun. A bunch of people are going to be there. It's a pretty big con. Thinking about hitting this one up mainly for the Sons of Anarchy's piece, but it might be a good time. So that's coming up pretty soon, guys. And then Days of the Dead in Las Vegas is coming up in March. That should be a good one. And a whole bunch of cons coming up, guys. Get into that season. We'll have a lot of different videos coming up, you know, as we go. A lot of our adventure videos and stuff. We'll be having a good time with it all. All right, let's get into these shout outs, guys. We were flipped over in a small sailboat out between islands. Friend was in the water and teleported out. A dolphin rubbed by him in the water. I saw it. Scared the shit out of us. Yeah, I would. Oh, the Sacramento. I saw that one, the anime con. That looks fun, man. That looks fun. I'm not in the anime as deep to like actually go to a full-on con, but yeah, man, that one looked pretty fun. If I was a cosplayer, especially. Is that a shirt design, the dank? What, this one here? Yeah, so this is a new one I'm working on right now. You can see that it has the healing center in there. That's going to be a new t-shirt design here coming up pretty quickly, guys. I actually just ordered I got a heat press I don't know, about 2 months ago, and I just ordered a whole, it's called a gang sheet of designs, so then I can just start pressing our own shirts here at the house. for giveaways and that kind of stuff. So yeah, that's going on, guys. All right, let's get into some shout outs. With bye, you get the shout outs. So get your homeless wiener out, guys. That's right. Let's get into these shout outs this morning. How do you get involved? How do you get shout out? You just mention the comments, guys. Throw up a comment, say hi, say hey, say hey, hi, ho there, and we will shout you out.
Call for the Tanksters at 7:10 a.m. Rise and shine, it's time to slam, break the mold. Rebel from the north, Tanksters unite, let's raise a storm. TAMK, we're here to play, loud and proud, we won't obey. 7:10 a.m., we'll rock your day. Tanksters assemble, never fade away.
All right, Danksters, assemble, never fade away. That's right, guys. Good morning, good morning. Let's see who's on here this morning. We got Back to Retro. He's the first one in, and he tells everyone to sit on it. I love it. I love it. Rosie Key, good morning, good morning. How are you, Rosie? Hopefully you have a good, blessed day. We got Chantel, Fight for Freedom in the house. How are you? We got Mr. Crispers. Love Mr. Crispers. He's funny. We got the Asylum with Harley on saying Back to Retro can sit on it. I love that we're bringing that back. Crispy, Boo, Bispy, Banana, Fana, Faux Fispy, Me, My, Mo, Miss B, Crispy. That's right. Back to Retro. We got Tim W., the Bionic Man in the house. That's right. The Bionic Cowboy. Whoop, whoop, whoop. We got Mojave Martian. What's up, Mojave Martian? How you doing, buddy? How you doing? What adventures bestow you today, Mojave Martian? We got Lonnie. Lonnie is the Lonnie man. We got Brian's belly button. We got Brian's feet. We got Brian's stinky feet. We got Brian's earwax. We got Brian's lungs. We got Brian's kidneys. We got Brian's kidney stone. We got them all, guys. Oh, Lonnie, you're great. You're great. Big shout out to Tommy R, guys. Rest in peace. We want to make sure, we giving him proper due. Mr. Crispers, Mojave Martian, Rosie Key, Tim W, Back to Retro, Eric, our buddy Eric in the house. How you doing this morning, Eric? We got John Phantom, the Phantom of the Johns. That's right. How you doing, buddy? How you doing? I love hearing his stories, man. He has some great stories. What else we got? We got Lonnie. We got Carolyn. Carolyn is grumpy. That's all right. We're gonna turn that frown upside down, Carolyn. With some good old weed. You know how it goes. What else we got in here? Eric, Nancy. Good morning, Nancy. Good morning, Teresa Deller. Good morning. Good morning, Supernova. Good morning. Good morning. Took 4 hours instead of 2 to do the surgery because they broke the old tool to take out my my old screws. Oh man, did they JB weld it back? I already told him that joke, but I just wanted to say it again. They had to break out the JB weld. Oh, good morning, guys. Good morning. How's everyone doing today? Oh man. Good day today, guys. All right. Let's get into today in history. Anything happening out in the world we should be aware of other than Dick Van Dyke getting saved by dolphins back in the day? Let's see. Let's see. Phoenix teacher accused of having inappropriate relations with students. Ooh. The Jeffrey Epstein list is out there, guys. It's going nuts. Everyone's having fun with it. Well, not everybody, but holy, what's this? Oh, Colorado funeral home owner accused of abandoning nearly 200 bodies may be close to leaving jail. Woo. House of Horrors animal abuse probe. Judge denies April McLaughlin's appeal for dog ownership rights. How bad you gotta be that they take away your freaking rights to own animals? Damn. Two $10,000 tips left by same customer at Texas family-owned restaurant. All right. Let's see. Two 10,000 two 10,000 $10,000 tips left by same customer at Texas family owned restaurant. Let's see. This is in El Nuevo, Mexico. What? It's in Texas though. They strive to treat co-workers and customers like family. After all being run by six siblings, family is the restaurant's backbone. It's the walk of life that come into the restaurant. You don't know if they're having a good day, a bad day. Who owns the restaurant alongside her six siblings? Elva James. Let's see. It's a great place to work. It's a family, blah, blah, blah. Robert came up to the Bastrap restaurant one day in June and did something unexpected, covering the tab for everyone in the restaurant and then leaving a $10,000 tip. After thinking it over, the owners decided to post about it on social media. Now that the year has ended, we just felt grateful. She said, we thought we'd just share it, an act of kindness just to show that there are still people out there that are good. Robert came back the following day in June. She was working her shift at the time. And I was like, "Where's your mom?" And he was like, um, "Denise, she passed away." And I started crying because I would serve them both breakfast on Sunday morning after church. Though their routine was a bond, Robert had also learned that Rui's son was going through cancer treatment. He left a second $10,000 tip on his bill that day. He told Ruiz to take a trip to with her son when he fully recovered. It made me cry because you see that no longer. It's just a restaurant or customers; they're family. Wow, man, that's pretty good. People who have the money who can do that. A $10,000 tip. That's life changing, man. That's life changing. That really, really is. Oh, what do we got? We have whoever is on the pedophile human trafficking needs to be in jail. Don't care who they are. That is 100% for true, Teresa Deller. All right, let's get into this today in history, guys, before we. All right. All right, let's get into it, guys.
Today in history, a journey through time where legends are born and secrets intertwine. Join us at 7:10 a.m. for all to see as we unravel the histories from our history.
All right, guys, let's unravel those histories from our histories. Yes. I love that. I might not change that just because. All right, let's get in here, guys. History. The history of the day. Today in history, January 5th, guys, we got a birthday. We got a bunch of birthdays. Actually got a couple good birthdays in here. 3. Nice. We got Umberto Eco, Italian author and literary critic, was born January 5th, 1932, and he died 2016 at age 84. Bradley Cooper, the actor, guys, he's a great actor. Bradley Cooper was born today in 1975. Wow, he's only a year older than me. That is wow. He makes me feel like I haven't accomplished nearly as much as I need to. Old freaking Bradley Cooper. What else we got? In 1946, guys, actress and director Diane Keaton was born, guys. Diane Keaton, great actress. Who remembers Baby Boom? Um, that was a big movie in the 80s, Baby Boom, about a working mom who gets a baby. I think she ends up adopting it or inheriting it or something. I don't know. And she mixes business with baby and she creates a baby. She loses her job because of the baby, but then she creates a baby food company and comes back and makes them all sorry that they fired her. And yeah, Baby Boom, guys. Who remembers that movie? What else? In 1941, we got Mayaska Hiro, Japanese director. You got Umberto Eco, Italian author and critic. We already covered that one. And then in 1931, Robert Duvall, guys, another great actor. Rosie, what are you doing? Another great actor born today. Man, you guys ever see The Apostle? That's a great one with Robert Duvall. That's a really good one. All right, guys. In 1933, the Golden Gate Bridge construction began. In San Francisco on this day in 1933, construction began on the Golden Gate Bridge, a suspension bridge that was once boasted the longest main span in the world that has been celebrated for the magnificence of its setting. You know, have you guys ever seen this documentary? It's about the suicides that take place on the Golden Gate Bridge. What they did was they left a camera on a certain spot, and you see the people, and people don't know the camera's there, and you see the people, and they commit suicide, man. It's crazy. It's a great documentary. A little heavy, man. It's a lot heavy. I'm gonna tell you the truth, but the one thing I do remember, and I don't know if it's in the documentary or not, or if it's something I learned later on, was that out of all the people that jumped off the Golden Gate Bridge to commit suicide, only one has survived. And he said immediately, he said the second he broke every bone in his body, he was all jacked up. But he said the second he jumped off the bridge, instant regret. Instant regret. He said the moment, like there was no like, okay, here it comes. I'm finally gonna die. It was like, oh shit, I'm gonna die. Instant regret. It's the only one who's ever lived on that. So you got to think, even if you do long for death, when you finally get it, it's not going to be what you want. You know what I mean? So let's, you know what, man, guys, reach out to somebody. There's places you can call. There's people on here. If anyone ever has any, thoughts of suicide, thoughts of depression, man, reach out to some people. Reach out to us. Call these numbers. BetterHelp is a great resource, guys. It's not that expensive. If you're on any kind of benefits, any kind of like state, county, whatever benefits, you're going to get a discount. Look into the financial aid, guys. It's important, man, to talk things out. Don't think that death is the way out, because it's not. Like I said, that guy had instant regret. That's 101. It's the only survivor. He would know, guys. He would know. So don't do it, man. It's not worth it. Not worth it at all. All right. What else we got? We got in 2014, Isso Baio, perhaps the greatest Portuguese football soccer player of all time, died in Lisbon. 2005, the dwarf planet Eris was discovered in images taken 2 years earlier by the Palomar Observatory in California. In 1998, Daniel Arap Moi was sworn as president of Kenya for his fifth consecutive term. 73, American artist Bruce Springsteen released his debut album, Greetings from Asbury Park. 1953, Waiting for Got It, a hugely influential and endearing play by Irish writer Samuel Beckett, was staged for the first time in Paris. 1946, American actress and director Diane Keaton, who first achieved fame in quirky comic roles before earning acclaim as dramatic actress, was born. 1931, American dancer and choreographer Alan Ali Jr. was born in Rogers, Texas. 1931, American actor Robert Duvall, who was known for convincing portrayals as diverse range of character, was born in San Diego. Don't forget about Apocalypse Now. Man, just a ton of movies on that. Big bucket of win. 1925, Nellie Taylor Ross assumed office in Wyoming, becoming the first female governor in the United States. That was in 1925. Could women even vote in 1925 and she became governor? Dang. 1919, Antoine Durlexer founded the German Workers' Party, the forerunner for the Nazi Party in Munich, Germany. Now, I don't know about this Antoine Drexler guy, but imagine, you're just creating a political party. You're just like, hey, man, it's not fair the way they're treating us. We're going to do the German Workers' Party, man. It's for the people. And then all of a sudden, some dude rolls in named Hitler. And he's like, yeah, you know what? I like this. I like your party. We're going to name it the Nazi Party. And then all of a sudden, all sorts of crazy stuff. And you're like, well, that's not what I envisioned this, but okay. And the next thing you know, you're the inventor of that party, and you're like, no, 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 no. 1914, following the great success of the Model T, American automobile maker Henry Ford raised his workers' pay from $2.40 an hour, or no, $2.40 a day to $5 a day, and reduced the hours for the workday. That's kind of a cool deal, especially back in 1914. He had a success. The fucking Model T blew up. And he's like, you know what, guys? I'm going to double your salaries and I'm reducing your work days. That's a good boss right there. Really good boss. And then in 1863, Russian actor, director, and producer Konstantin Stanislavski, who has developed a highly influential theory of acting called the Stanislavski method, was born. I have to look up the Stanislavski method here, guys. See what this is. Is a highly influential system of dramatic training developed over years of trial and error by the Russian actor. So it's a way to a way to another way to act. All right, guys, I want to get this going. We're going to start this. Rosie, hang on one second, guys. We're going to start. We got a sponsor, guys. We're going to start having a sponsor every morning here, right after. Is this the one? Yeah, we'll do this one. Right after Today in History, guys. Let me get this together. It's a big sponsor too, man. You guys are going to be thrilled about this. I'm excited, guys. You guys should be excited. We're getting the big time now, guys. We're hitting the big time now. Sponsors with commercials, the whole 9 yards, guys. All right. So it's a morning show. We got to do cereal, guys, right? We got to do morning show stuff here. All right, guys. So our first commercial sponsor, we got the Healing Center, of course, and we love them. 1400 Needles Highway, Needles, California. The only sponsor you need. But we got this, guys. Let's check it out. All right, here we go. First commercial, guys. Here we go.
Breakfast! I'm hungry! Take it from Carinkles. That's me. The best breakfast under the big top is Post Sugar Rice Carinkles. So crinkly, so delicious, so different. Each grain of rice in Sugar Rice Carinkles is carinkled with honey and sugar. It's so good, I crinkle every time I eat it. Yep, no matter what other rice cereal you've ever tried, you'll love Post Sugar Rice Carinkles best of all. Honey and sugar make it different and wonderful. A circus of fun to eat. So you crinkle on down to the store for Post Sugar Rice Carinkles, the greatest cereal treat on earth.
All right. Big shout out to Crinkles the Clown. You know, guys, if you're interested in this cereal, honey and sugar makes it different, guys. Honey and sugar. Big shout out to Crinkles the Clown, guys. Our first sponsor. Oh man, Pennywise before LSD. So yeah, every morning, guys, we're going to be airing old school creepy commercials like that as our sponsor. Hopefully we can keep Crinkles the Clown around, but if not, we'll have to go get me some Crinkle. Exactly, guys, exactly. Oh man, let's get on to this next bit, guys. What do we got cooking here? We only got like 15 minutes left of the show. We're just having a good old time. Carolyn, Carolyn, how you doing? See you in a funk, man. We got to get you out of the funk. We want the funk. Got to get you out of that funk. We got to get you out of that funk. Whoa, we got to get you out of that funk. Funk. That's right, guys. Got to get her out of that funk. Just making songs off the cuff today, guys. All right, what else we got cooking over here, guys? We could get into. Let's see here. Birds with arms being the funniest things ever. Let's see what we got. The Grinch song Uncensored is brutal. I don't know if we want to look at that or not. Let's see what else we got. 37 minutes ago, the latest round of Epstein. The latest round of Epstein documents have dropped, guys, today already. Man, I'm loving the people that are coming out and like trying to deny, like, oh, that was mistaken identity. There's some attorney that is getting crazy, man. What is this? I took my duck to Hooters. Who remembers Yucko the Clown from MTV? That was a good one. Old Yucko the Clown. You know what? It is Fantastic Friday, guys. So you know what? This is where I just got an idea. Who loves game shows? I love game shows, guys. Remember when you were sick as a kid? You were sick as a kid and you would stay home from school and all it would be on was like Price is Right and game shows and all these things. Here we go. I'm trying to find a good one. Here we go. This should be a good one. I love that. I thought those were like the greatest times on the earth. You know, there's stuff that you normally didn't get to watch, or stuff that you normally, it was different. But you don't really think about. Let me remove this. You don't really think about people cheating on those. I had a friend who actually won Price is Right. He didn't win the big one. He got close. He ended up winning a BMW though. Isaac, my buddy Isaac, is an actor. He won a car on there, but he was given some pointers about how to get on there. But the cheating part, I'm really interested in, guys. How do you cheat on a game show? So we're gonna get into this video of people getting caught cheating on game shows, guys. I'm kind of interested in this one. There's been a lot. You'd be surprised how many there has been. All right, let's get into
A well-oiled $1 million machine, built to ensure both fun and fairness. But with tons of cash on the line, some contestants just can't resist the urge to find a way to beat or cheat the system and win big. Here are a few of the biggest game show cheaters in history, or at least the ones who were caught. Charles Ingram. Who Wants to Be a Millionaire really wants contestants to win, since it's just good TV to see a regular Joe get rich. Even with multiple lifelines available to contestants for especially difficult trivia questions, that just wasn't enough for disgraced Army Major Charles Ingram, who appeared in the British edition of the show in 2001. According to Vice, Ingram stationed two people in the audience, his wife Diana and his friend Taekwon Widok, both former contestants. As he carefully read off each of the four multiple choice answers out loud, he'd listen for a cough, which was allegedly a signal from his plants as to which answer was the correct one. Using this ridiculous method pioneered by high school students, Ingram actually won the £1 million grand prize. The scheme was ultimately discovered and all three were found guilty of, quote, procuring the execution of a valuable security by deception, or in simpler terms, fraud.
I can see
all
how
three
that
received
could be
suspended
fraud.
prison sentences and were fined a combined total of £55,000, which
But did they have
Charles
to give the
allegedly
money
never
back?
paid. Ingram was also stripped of his title by the Army Board after 17 years of service.
Oh, wow.
As if that weren't enough bad karma, Charles Ingram later slipped on an apple while mowing his lawn and cut off 3 of his toes.
Holy
Sorry, Charlie.
shit.
Adriana Albania.
Dude What the? That's like some Final Destination shit there. He was mowing a lawn, tripped over an apple, and cut off his toes? That's like Final Destination stuff. Spies Like Us had more sophisticated cheating methods. Spies Like Us. I haven't heard of that movie in some million years. Spies Like Us. Oh my God. I remember watching that on HBO as a kid in the middle of summer, and they're wearing the big snow suits and stuff. I totally remember Spies Like Us. That's a great movie. Everyone known for years, the rich and powerful have always done whatever they want. That is true. That is true. Hopefully, man, we're holding them accountable. That is some bad karma, Mojave Martian. He got his foot cut off. Oh, man. He got his foot cut off. Crazy. Oh. That's kind of a weak one. I can see that. Almost like a poker thing, right? That's smart. What do you guys think of that, man? So basically, he just used the old poker strategy. He read the guy's body language. I'm lost, net. Let's start the show over. You want to start the show over? Okay. And we're live. Hey, how's everyone doing this morning? It's 7:10 a.m., guys. Welcome, smoke 'em if you got 'em. We are watching your body language. Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You don't have the audio? There's no audio on it? Really? There's no audio on it? Let's see. Well, that stinks. Just heard me breathing. That's no good.
Niece. The Price is Right seems like a difficult game show to win
That is
because it
weird.
involves, guess quote, actual retail price of items. We never seem to be anywhere
now?
near
Can you
what you'd
guys hear
see
it
in an
now?
actual retail store. So when Terry Neese put in a bid of $23,743 during a showcase showdown in 2008 and hit the prize's retail price exactly, it defied all the odds. How'd he do it?
Hasn't happened since 72 or 73, right in the nose.
Esquire's profile of Neese revealed his secrets. The man is an analytical genius.
No worries.
Neese has been both an expert blackjack player and an award-winningly accurate meteorologist.
I'm Terry Neese. You may be better off sitting at home roasting your nuts on an open fire than going out on the roads tomorrow.
Neese told Esquire that he and his wife recorded episodes of The Price is Right every day for 4 months, then memorized the prices of all the items the show used, and frequently reused in the Showcase Showdown segment. From there, it was just basic math. It wasn't even a new strategy.
How did you settle on 2140?
I seen that on there last week, and that was the exact price. I know that's what it is. I seen it. I watch you every day.
Host Drew Carey floated another theory. In the audience during the taping was Ted Slauson, a regular price attendee and one-time contestant who had also amassed an encyclopedic memory of showcase prices. Carey and show producers seemed to think that Slauson colluded with Neese and used hand signals to tell him the perfect price. an allegation
really
that both men
cheating,
deny.
though?
Neese got to keep his winnings because, despite their suspicions, the show couldn't prove he did anything wrong, other than being really good at math.
Get those nerds! Nerds! Nerds!
Carilla Barbecue. In 2011, the New York City-based food truck Carilla Barbecue was eliminated from the Great Food Truck Race, a reality show competition in which hopeful street chefs compete for a grand prize of $50,000.
Yeah, who remembers this show? This show was actually pretty good. It was food trucks that would go around competing, and they would have like cool little prizes and cool little I guess challenges. They would show up in parks, and whoever won. It was actually a cool little show. It was a bit hot and a little bit awkward. Me breathing. That's the story of my life. Actually, I was voted in high school boy most likely to make breathing noises and make it awkward. That's right, guys. So the Great Food Truck Race. Cool show. Cool show.
The lowest sales gets eliminated. Hence Carilla's desperate, if not ill-conceived attempt at staying alive with some bogus profit.
Unfortunately, one of you guys tried to cheat. It was clear that you put $2,700 of your own money in the till.
The owners of the Korean-Mexican fusion truck maintained their innocence, despite an confidentiality agreement that barred them from speaking out in too much detail. Food Network originally only said that the team was eliminated from the show after making, quote, an unfortunate decision. It wasn't until a 2016 interview with KoreanAmericanStory.org that Carilla Barbecue owner Eddie Song finally cleared up what really happened. Apparently, the team decided to get creative when facing the challenge of not being able to sell meat while competing in Memphis. Song and his crew, quote, formed a little partnership with one of the top Memphis-style barbecue joints and ended up selling empty tortillas and sending the customers elsewhere to get free meat. Ultimately, they bent the rules and got busted. The 21 Gang. While most game show cheats are simply
I don't know if
overeager
that's cheating or not, man. Isn't that just good business? Like, okay, so here's the challenge. You got to sell vegan-free, you got to sell meat-free product. Well, we're going to set up next to a barbecue joint. We're going to split the profit with them. You come here, you buy this tortilla for X amount of dollars, and then you take it to the barbecue joint, and they're going to fill it with meat, which sounds weird. But no, I mean, that's a great idea. That's some bullshit that they got. They didn't cheat. I don't know. What do you guys think? Is that cheating or is that not cheating? All right, let's get into this next one, guys.
Contestants. The scandal surrounding the 1956 show 21 involved the show's producers and served as basis for the 1994 movie Quiz Show. According to Charles Van Doren's New Yorker account of the scandal, producers Al Friedman, Jack Barry, and Dan Enright colluded with contestants Herb Stempel and Charles Van Doren in some carefully choreographed high-stakes game show drama. After around 6 weeks of coach winning for Stempel, the show saw a dip in ratings, possibly due to the unlikable nature of the quirky New York postal clerk. Enter Charles Van Doren, a handsome English professor from Columbia University and the son of a prominent poet. He was similarly coached, and after some staged episodes that ended in ties, Van Doren eventually overtook Stempel. Both contestants walked away with a bunch of cash, and ratings were up. Win-win, right? Wrong. No one believed Stempel's claims about the plague of game show fixing until a notebook full of future quiz answers was found on the set of a completely different game show. Stempel testified to a grand jury, which eventually led to congressional hearings and an amendment to the Communications Act of 1934, making it officially illegal to fix quiz shows. It didn't much matter because the networks were so spooked that they abruptly canceled many of their primetime game shows anyway.
We're looking for nuts now. We're looking for nuts. Nuts!
Oh,
Thanks
no
for watching.
nuts.
Click the looper icon to subscribe to our YouTube channel.
No
Plus, check out
nuts.
all this cool stuff we know you'll love too.
I like Looper sometimes, guys. Good channel over there. Good channel. All right. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know if some of those are cheating or not. Like, I've always heard that the game 21. I watched that movie. Very interesting. How that all worked. But yeah, not cheating, just being smart, the way to get around it. Yeah, exactly. You know what? We're problem-solving creatures, guys. We fix, we work around, figure out. I don't think any of them were considered cheating. Yeah, especially the food truck one. That's good business, man. You put limitations on what we can do. we break out of that box and we stay within your limitations, but we expand out. If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. That's right. It's either first or last. There ain't no other. That one time Adam from Bambox was on Wheel of Fortune, he cheated. That one time Adam sent me 2 hit boxes that were shit. Oh, he was cheating. Oh, that's today, guys. Actually, Adam was really on The Price is Right. Is that real? Is that real? What is it? Today, guys, at 4:20, we are going to be unboxing 2 Bam hit boxes, mega hit boxes, guys. Were they mega hits or mega fails? We're gonna find out, guys. We're gonna find out. I honestly think. Well, I'll give my opinions afterwards. Second place is only the first loser. I don't know, man. Bam's out of business. The Bam box is out of business. These that's more than I won on the hit boxes. We'll see. We'll see coming out. Oh, come on, Brian. They will be mega flops. We will see, guys. We will see at 4:20. We're going to be doing a lot of giveaways. Hashtag zombie, guys. We have a from Land of the Dead, if I can find it somewhere. Land of the Dead, guys. We have what's his name? The gas pump guy, zombie. I can't think of his name. We're giving away his autograph. We're giving away a bunch of stuff, guys. We got Scream. We got Skulls. We got appetizers. We got all guys. Get on down at 4:10 p.m. We're going to unbox some cool stuff. We're going to talk collectibles. We're going to get crazy. We're going to have fun, guys. So make sure you're blowing it up. Hit up the dailydink.com, guys. We're going to be having those wild weekend drops dropping today about 4 o'clock, guys. So make sure you're tuning in for that. Get all those deals. Don't forget to watch the Mod Squad live to see the dank mod crossover item, guys. That's right. If he'll have me, I'm going to be live on their pop-up, guys. We're going to promote this thing. Wait till you see it. It's pretty damn cool. Pretty damn cool. All right, guys. Appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much for everything you do. And I got to head out. I got physical therapy today, so I got to go get ready for that, guys. Fun. Oh, it's going to be a hurting day. All right. I appreciate you guys, and I will see you at 4:20. Baked and Unboxed. Let's do it, guys. We'll see you. Have a great day.
Thank you for joining us on the It's 420 Somewhere podcast. Broadcasting worldwide and brought to you by thedailydank.com. Check out our merchandise and amazing content. And follow us on all our social media. Now, you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.
We'll see you guys.